If we don't mention the kind of contribution what DFCCIL has made, we'll be failing our duty. And each one of you from the DFCCIL family has really roped in for having this wonderful day today. And my esteemed colleague board members, distinguished guests, and the dear friends. It is a matter of a great pride and happiness to stand before you today to commemorate the 20th Foundation Day of the Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation of India Limited, which is one of its kind in not only in India, I think it is across world. I think big applause to DFCCIL. Just to mention, established about 2 decades ago, DFCCIL has evolved from the visionary blueprint into the backbone of India's freight revolution, embodying our collective resolve to modernize and sustain our nation's logistic ecosystem. The kind of mobility DFCCIL has given to the goods is amazing. Earlier, just to mention that the average speed of a train, which is one of the important parameters for the mobility, is hardly 20-25, and just wanted to mention you, it is as high as 65 kmph, and it was a EDFC where when I was General Manager North Central Railway, I have really tested all the speed of DFCCIL, I can just mention you. And the kind of such a smooth operation what DFCCIL given to North Central Railway, Prayagraj division, I think many of my colleagues will agree, hardly the punctuality of these divisions, basically Allahabad or Prayagraj division, is used to hover not around 48, 46. I think if it used to use 50 तो बहुत अच्छा माना जाता था, but just wanted to mention now it is in range of 80 and 85. It is only because of DFCCIL, especially moving goods, especially made paths for that, and this was also one of the reasons why we were able to perform so well in the Kumbh. I think it was really amazing. In spite of running so much of trains, 17,000 number of trains in the Kumbh, the coal movement at that time was never affected. I think just never happened in Indian Railways so far. Reflecting on the journey, I'm happy to share the entire DFC network is expected to be commissioned very soon. Hardly 102 kilometers left out. That is also will be done very shortly, and then it will be connected to the JNPT. The kind of taste DFCCIL has, just to mention, I think many of you might have not seen the corporate office of DFCCIL. Those who have not seen it, just see it on a Google, then you just think of the kind of taste these people have. Initially, जब उन्होंने मुझको फोटो दिखाया तो मुझे विश्वास नहीं हुआ कि वास्तव में यही बनेगी, but after I have really seen it, really amazing. I think it is a wonderful taste what the engineers of DFCCIL has, and it reflects their culture, their ethos. That is where the DFCCIL think big, and that is where Indian Railway is finally going ahead. These achievements, they build an investment of 1.2 lakh crores, mark the culmination of the largest rail infrastructure endeavor in the independent India. I have already mentioned not only India, it is in world, the kind of single corridor, transforming freight transport into the seamless, high efficiency expressways for the goods. The transformative effects of the DFC are more evident than ever. In the fiscal year 24-25 alone, DFCCIL registered 48% surge in train operation, and largely now they are almost 90% they are able to use this across both corridors with over 300 million NTKM per day. This has not only elevated Indian Railways model share in the freight but also helped in the slashing the logistic cost. Just to mention, as per the DPIIT's September 2025 report on the assessment of logistic cost in India, congestion on the vital trunk line like Delhi-Mumbai and the Delhi-Havda has eased dramatically. Already I have mentioned it, enabling smoother passenger services, fostering industrial growth in the corridor spanning Punjab to West Bengal and Haryana to Maharashtra. The segregation of the freight and the passenger line, it has been made possible only because of the DFCCIL finally coming up. Lines continue to yield exponential benefits. Transit time have plummeted 35% to 50% in the high density section, boasting supply chain resilience for the sectors from the agriculture to the manufacturing. Zonal railways who interface with DFCs are the North Central, East Central, Northwestern, the Western. They have reported punctuality rate exceeding 90% in the key divisions, with locomotive productivity scaling to 600 to 700 kilometers per day, yielding crew efficiencies over 400 sets daily. Environmentally, the shift from road to rail will lead to projected reduction in CO2 emission as well. Yet they've also gone for the large number of Gati Shakti terminals, depots. That will be the total different kind of sector what they are really vying for, and I'm sure that will add to further revenue of DFCCIL. I extend extend my deepest gratitude to the DFCCIL team. Each one of you, your hard work and the perseverance have scripted the saga of the progress. Your contributions have redefined efficiency and sustainability in the Indian Railways. As we look to the horizon, let us pledge to amplify this momentum, enhancing efficiencies, embracing green technologies, and positioning rail freight as a vital conduct of Amrit Kals of economic vitality. May DFCCI legacy propel India to unparalleled heights of the connectivity and prosperity in the decades ahead. Great innings, DFCCI. I am sure more time to come, you will further expand further. Thank you. Jai Hind.